Hi, I'm Christoph Smith. I'm a physiotherapist based in Stellenbosch, and I have a special interest in running injuries. So the following 6 exercises is just a little routine or circuit that you can do at home. It's a circuit that I regularly give to my patients, so I hope this video can act as a reference for them to just go and look at some of the key points of each of the exercises in order to do them correctly. And then also I just need to give credit to Chris Johnson. He's an American physiotherapist, and he's really formed the way that I think about weight training for runners. So I hope you find these exercises useful and that you can use them at home or in the gym, and in the process help your running. Okay, so the first exercise is a lateral toe tap. All of the weight exercises I'm going to show you both with a bar as well as with the dumbbell. The one is not better than the other, it's just that normally you can go a little bit heavier if you're using the bar. So the first exercise is called the lateral toe tap. You basically go into a semi-squat. I normally recommend that you try and put some more weight on your heel and make sure that you get your glute, your bum to contract before you start performing the exercise. And then try and just keep your shoulders and your hips square while doing the exercise. And what I would normally suggest is that you do about 3 sets of 10 on each leg. So 10 on the one leg, shift over to the other, get your position right, get your hip to contract strongly, and then from there just tap out slowly with your toe, shoulders and hips square, and control the movement as well as you can. Okay, so between each weight exercise I'm going to give you a little almost recovery exercise. The first one is curl ups. I'm going to show you how to do it a little bit harder and then also a little bit easier depending on the strength of your abdominals or the mobility of your lower back, which affect the movement. And then it's a little bit easier if you bring straight arms past the side. If you still struggle with that movement, you can do it with straight legs and slowly roll up from there. Again, with the curl-ups I would do about 3 sets of 10 to 20. But when I say 3 sets, because with all of the exercises we're going to do 3 sets, I recommend you do 1 set of, for instance, the lateral toe tap, then move over to the curl-up and basically move through the whole circuit 3 times. The second weight training exercise is a single leg step up. Again, you can do it with a bar, and I'm going to show you with the dumbbells as well. It's important to do the exercise as controlled as possible and really try and push from the hip. It's also just important to note this step is about 25 centimeters high. Don't make your step too high because it affects how slow and controlled you can do the movement. You don't want to use momentum while pushing up from the step. Again, I would perform about 3 sets of 10 on each leg. And try and really control the movement, staying nice and upright and really pushing up from your hip. I'm just going to show you how to do it with the dumbbells as well. So with the dumbbells it's maybe a little bit easier, just let them hang from the side. Okay, the second recovery exercise is single leg calf raises. You can just hold onto a table or onto a wall. And it's important with the single leg calf raise just to make sure that you keep your knee completely locked. Go up all the way, hold it for about 2 seconds and slowly come down. And then also it's really important to make sure that your foot moves up in a very straight line. It can help to actually do this barefoot to make sure that your foot moves up in a very straight line. And again, I would try and do about 3 sets of 10 on each leg, or 10 on the one, 10 on the other. Move over to the other exercise, but use it as part of your circuit that you go through 3 times. Okay, so the final weight training exercise is a single leg deadlift. This is one of the harder ones to control well. Again, I'm going to just show you how to do it with a barbell as well as with the dumbbells. The important thing here is to just have a slightly bent knee, make sure your back stays straight, and that all your hinging or movement then happens from the hip. Again, I would try and do about 3 sets of 10 on each leg. I'm just going to show you with the dumbbells as well. Okay, with the dumbbells it's just a little bit easier to keep your balance because you can move the arms around a little bit. So it's exactly the same movement, just hinging at the hip, and as you go down, just wait till you really feel your hamstring being put on stretch, and then come up from that position, and in the process you'll really be using your hamstring and your gluteal muscles to straighten you up. Final exercise is what I call a modified mountain climber. It's to strengthen your hip flexors. Really try and pull your knee up to your chest, and then only put your heel down at the step before moving back to the other leg. Try and do the exercise slow and controlled, and also make sure that your leg moves in a very straight line. If your knee moves out at all, try and use a slightly higher step to make it a little bit easier so that you can move in a very straight line while doing the exercise.